No, I won't quit. Get over it. You'll never win. I am revenge.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome over here to the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series Season number 7, 2017 here on Ziggo Sports. We're here back again at the Zen Joltis Quad Oval Mega Speedway for race number 4 of the season. So yes indeed, after this race we're halfway through the regular races, the knockout races, and then of course we still have the finale to come. So we got 30 cars still left in the field, and from last race 4 drivers did not got knocked out. And those 4 drivers are 12 of Justin Carter, the 24 of Samet Askan, the 30 of Joshua Hyatt, and also the 45 of Sander Corso. Those drivers are not in the field anymore. Their Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series Season 7 is over. And that means, of course, also in the previous race, which saw again a crash-free race, we had one winner, and that winner was Joshua Michaels, and therefore Joshua Michaels, he is on the pole, as you can see as we skim through the field. So we'll just have to wait to see what happens in this race. So we've had 2 races this season which went caution free, and we had only one minor crash sort of in race number 2. So far it's been pretty calm. And by the way, it's also just something that I want to mention is that I just got a message from a friend for me that there was a attack in Sweden, in Stockholm, where a truck once again ran into some people. So I don't have any more information. That will come later, I guess. So probably at this point you already haven't heard about it, but if something does happen, well, it's crazy world, I gotta say. After the attacks of Trump and the US last night in Syria, which pretty much everybody over here in the Western world supports. I don't know. I'm not going to talk any more about it. We're just going to get this race started because we'll probably see some more fireworks in this race as well. So hopefully not those kind of fireworks, of course. But Joshua Michaels in the number 14 car, he is on the pole, and the field will come slowly to a roll. And well, it's already over because we're running almost 100 miles per hour already. So we'll wait and see what will happen in this race. I updated a few things, not really too much serious, and probably not something you noticed. You will notice maybe for the Phillips Cup series it might be interesting, and for another series which will be in the summer. Not going to say anything about that, but I got some ideas, so it's gonna be great fun. At least it's gonna be a great summer. So for now, we'll focus on this race, ladies and gentlemen. 3 laps around St. Joltis. It is race number 4 over here of the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series, season number 7. Let's get ready to rumble with Joshua Michaels in the 14 car up front, and the green flag is out. And as expected, we already see some aggressive drivers. Look at that 18 car, Philip Goldberg, right behind Joshua Michaels, giving him a push, but also trying to see if there's a way through to his inside by him. Of course, 18 car has already won a race this season, being one of the 3 winners together with Dylan Young and of course then Joshua Michaels. So who will win race number 4? That's going to be a question. Are we going to see a 4th different winner, or are we going to see a return winner? And we see over there, I'm not really sure who that is, to be honest. What car number? I think it's, I don't know, 15, it might be Esteves Cortez. Oh yeah, indeed, so the 2 teammates now right, well, first and second, of course, with Esteves Cortez and Joshua Michaels. And the guy's going to turn number 4 on lap number 1. And here comes the Mexican to the inside. Esteves Cortez will go to the inside of his teammate, sorry, it's a male. And then we got also the 31 car of Kaylin Sang there. Yeah, I'm still looking for some car numbers. Of course, it's also kind of confusing with all these different car numbers, and a couple of paint schemes always are the same, but then for 2 or 3 different cars. So yeah, it sometimes might be a little bit confusing. So 23 car of Gabe Williams now going to the front, trying to get to the inside of Esteves Cortez. Doors opened a little bit, but not enough for the 23 car to peek her nose underneath. And that means that she will try to go to the high side. The effect of this is that Dylan Young in the number 2 car goes to her inside. And Dylan Young is trying to go to the inside of Estevas Cortel as well. 3 wide for the lead, that is. And Dylan Young in the number 2 car is up front. Coming through turn number 3. And the 2 car of Dylan Young up front goes to the inside. Blocks the 83 car there of Max Anderson. And now Max Anderson will try to find a way by the number 2 car. We got a crash. We got a big one over here with the 90 car flipping on its roof. And we got more cars upside down. The white flag is out. We'll stay with these guys. But there are quite some cars involved. The first big wreck of the season. And, well, these guys can breathe finally because they have survived it. And as long as they make it to the finish, the chance that they will, well, at least, I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that these guys will all make it to the next race. So that's good news for them. Dylan Young in the number 2 car. And now his battle is to win this race. That will be his goal now. But he will have to hold off a couple of fast cars. We get the 11 car right behind him of Stephanie Robinson it is. And we see number 25 car as well of Jerry Garrett going to down low on the 11 car. But so far so good for Dylan Young in the number 2 car. Coming to turn number 4. Can Jerry Garrett have a good run on that number 2 car, or will it be Dylan Young winning his second race of the season? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the latter one. Coming out of turn number 4, we got skid marks all around in smoke, but it is gonna be Dylan Young in the number 2 who will win this race. Congratulations to Dylan Young. That is a strong car, I can tell you that. Wow. So now, of course, the question is, these guys finishing over here, are they gonna be in or are they gonna be out? And to be honest, looking at the size of the crash, I'm pretty sure that these guys are still going to be making it to the next rounds. Now we saw the 31 car over there of Kaylin Sang. No, 33 by the way, sorry. It's Alexander Rowe finishing. And of course the green and black skull car. And it's awkwardly silent now. I do hear somebody coming. That might already be the leader, so we're waiting for 5 more seconds to see if somebody finishes. There's somebody accelerating over here, that's weird. There's the 04 car. Oh, look at this. Many cars involved in this deal. And look at this, these guys are going to come on pit road. Oh, look out for that 94 car, look out for that 94 please. Oh, contact made between Jerry Garrett and the 94 car of Nicola Theravine. But, oh, so far so good it seems like. So, good grief. There's number 7 car of Sebastian Torres. We got, indeed, many cars involved. There's a 23 car of Gabe Williams. I'm kind of wondering, we might have seen this car upside down. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to go to this. It is official now. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Young officially now in the number 2 car, the winner of this race. And we'll quickly, of course, go take a look at who is out of this deal. As we scroll down, here we go. So the 4 drivers who did not make it to the next round are Gabe Williams in the number 23, the 90 car of Benoit Lather-Irvine, the 29 of Henry Williams, and of course not related to Gabe Williams, and the 75 car of Denise Steinhauer. Those 4 drivers did not make it to race number 5, so that means indeed 94 Nicola Theravine, very lucky. Jerry Garrett 04, still very lucky. Alexander Rowe in the 33, also very lucky. And Estevas Cortez still retired. And she got very lucky with that, finishing still in 23rd position. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go take a look quickly at what happened over here. We had a big crash, the first big crash of the season, which had many cars involved. At least, I think at least 8 cars were involved in this deal. As there we got the 23 car coming in. Oh, and gets pounded by the winner. And Dylan Young, his car is also done. But at least he has already finished and won this race. So indeed, Dylan Young, the winner of this race, will be on pole for race number 5, that is. And out of the season so far, for now, are Gabe Williams, Benoit Theravine, Henry Williams, and Denise Steiner. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll quickly take a look at the replays. So, ladies and gentlemen, first thing we're going to show you is the helicopter view. What happened over here? It was a big crash coming out through turn number 4, and something which has changed is to listen to the sound of the buttons. Yes, indeed, that's something that has changed. So, that's a new add-on. So, the 90 car of Benoit Therapy is going to make contact with the 51 car of Jacob Wedgbury, and that will pretty much trigger a 6, 7, 8, 9 car incident or something. You see cars going up in the air, upside down, first flips of the season. And we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars piled up in this. Number 9 car of Brian Fox and the 7 car Sebastian Torres got very lucky in this deal. But now with something we're going to skip to a different camera angle. Look at these two cars. Benoit Therapy and 23 of Gabe Williams. They're gonna slide on their roof across the start finish line. I will do it faster. Look at this. They will just slide on the roof for the complete front stretch. Oh, and then almost getting plow drive by Estefas Cortez. Oh, and there the 23 car does get hit there by the 94 car. But guess what? Benoit Therapy, he cannot continue, but the 23 car of Gabe Williams is fine, it seems like. So that was pretty much, everybody is already on pit road now, so I'm guessing that these guys just got unlucky with when they retired on pit road. At least the 23 car very unlucky. I'm still surprised that the 23 car then did not make it to the next race. So once again, this is the view you saw. Watch that 90 car, that's a turquoise car going up the racetrack, pretty much plowing right into everybody else who was just oncoming. We see there one of the, I think that must be then the Henry Williams in the number 29 car, going up on the fence in his Hardee's Chevy or whatever manufacturer, Ford, I don't know. But many cars were involved in this deal. And we got two cars sliding on their roof, only flipping over once. Something which we haven't told you yet, which is something we haven't really got to yet, because these are the first flips of the season. The record holder is Gabriel Wanderley in the number, I don't know what number it was, but he flipped over an astonishing 29 times, so he's the record holder for most flips, pretty much in one crash, that means. So not like he flipped over 20 times, but I think you will get what I meant. He barrel rolled 29 times, so spectator view. I think it's just an unfortunate situation, but I think some drivers might be pleased finally having a crash, but the ones who were involved thinking, not too fond of this. Now looking at the drivers that were stationary, Henry Williams, Denise Steinauer, and indeed the 33 car of Alexander Rowe, they continued. So if we got 4 cars who did not continue, and I'm guessing yes indeed, so that is where eventually Gabe Williams lost her position, the final position, and Alexander Rowe got his position back. So going on board over with Gabe Williams, the first flip of the season. There we go. Now watch somebody coming from the inside. Oh boy. Ouch. Upside down. And look at this car just sliding for a long time. Then gets hit. Here. Bang. Tumbles over, back on all fours. And that's probably the reason why Gabe Williams could continue and Benoit Therapy could not. So that's a tough deal for Gabe Williams. We'll go back to that number 90 car. Damn it, missed him. There we go. Benoit Therapy, let's get the helmet camera from his point of view. Here we go. On board with the Frenchman in the number 90 car. You saw in the rearview mirror that number 51 car just made contact with the 90. And that's a long slide. Look in the rearview mirror, you see the 23 car is also upside down. Cars rolling by. Bang. That was a 23 car. Where the 23 car is now, I don't know, but unfortunately it is over for this driver as well. So we missed a couple of drivers in this deal. after this crash. And we are going to go to end this race, ladies and gentlemen, with these official standings. So once again, Dylan Young in the number 2 car, he won his second race of the season, and therefore he will be on the pole for next race, which is good news for him. So congrats to him. And out of the series are now Gabe Williams in the number 23 car. So that team still has 1 car in the race, so that's, well, fairly good for them. Benoit Lavine, same story. Still Nicolas Lavine is left, even though he was involved in the crash. But indeed, you can see finishing in 26th position. Very lucky indeed he was. Henry Williams in the number 29 car. Unfortunately, that team is now out, with also Joshua Hyatt already being out. So unfortunately, it's over for them. And Denise Steinauer, the second race in a row that one of the Dutch girls falls out. So unfortunately, those drivers are not going to return anymore. So we'll get to the next race with still 26 drivers left. Ladies and gentlemen, for now I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then later with the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series Season number 7 2017 here on Zero Sports.